So hi there, my name is Sam, and I'm going to introduce you to APA documentation, what it is, and why we use it. So when we think about APA, it's a style guideline like MLA or Chicago, and this is used to offer consistency in writing styles and also to help students avoid plagiarism. It's important to understand what plagiarism is in order to understand why you should use APA. So plagiarism is when you copy someone else's work without giving the author of that work credit. This could be anything from words, phrases, ideas, charts, pictures, any material that you take from somewhere else. You must give the author credit, and if you don't, then you're committing plagiarism. So things that are not plagiarism are your own experiences, your own analysis, and common knowledge. When we think about what common knowledge is, it's something that generally everybody just knows. So for example, right now, Justin Trudeau is the Prime Minister of Canada. This is just something that would be common knowledge. When we think about an item from an early childhood education perspective, these two sentences have two different examples. One is common knowledge, and one is a fact that would need to be cited because it's not necessarily common knowledge. So the first sentence is early childhood education is important to the development of children. The second sentence is children who attended early childhood educational programming scored higher on standardized testing in grade 3. So if we think about these sentences, there's one that would just be common knowledge in that field. And if you guessed number one, it would be common knowledge that early childhood education is just important to the development of children. And number two would be that specific fact that you would have to say where you got that information from. And this is where APA comes in. This is how you can use it. It's a system to tell the reader where you got your information from. If you're not sure if something is common knowledge, if you need to cite it or not, please do reach out to your professor and ask them or cite it to be safe. So when you want to do that citing to let the reader know where the information is from, it requires two components. You have to have the references, a list at the end of your work that has a detailed description so that the reader can find that source. And you have to have in-text citations that is a brief note within your work that shows the reader where exactly you've used that item in your essay. These work together. They're like two puzzle pieces that make a picture for the reader. You have to have both. Sometimes in my role here at the college, I see students who've made an excellent reference page, but they've omitted any in-text citations, so then the reader doesn't know where any of the information is from, what is information that's their own analysis versus information from another source. So it is really important that you include both pieces to have complete APA documentation. So just to review, APA is a style guideline with a system for crediting authors' work. That's why we use it. So you use the APA documentation to credit authors' work, to say where you got your information from. You have to have both the references and the in-text citations, and you should use it whenever you use information from another source. If you have any questions about APA documentation, you're welcome to reach out to our staff members at the Library Learning Commons. You can see our contact information on this slide. So for more information, check out our other videos or go to the library website. You can find the links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.